Jesus Christ.
Before you could even say anything.
Snowbound sub, can't keep up the tier 3 but tier 1s are absolutely within range. Here's to a fun reading of the two most interesting characters of the bunch. Mercy Wing 1 Valon 4 LoveWynn's Mercy.
I don't know why that just cut off, but thank you so much, Drakov. I appreciate your sub no matter what the tier. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I gotta be real here, how do you have this uncanny of timing? Because straight up, as soon as I hit the record button, you fucking subbed. That's why I gasped. I held that message for so long because it was fading. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more SBB, BBB,
My favorite anime.
I love Bobo. I need to rewatch it, actually.
I have not watched it at all, but I do know about it.
Holy, we'll talk later. The power, yes, the power. Very, how's it going tonight?
Hello, Very.
I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
I hope your bus ride is going well. Hello.
Hello.
Very, I do have to say, I don't know if I've said it before, but your emotes are very cute. I do love.
They're really good, yes.
I do love Very Lurk. That is adorable. Although
yes.
It does kind of look like you have the cat mouth, like it's the dot eyes and then the 3. You know the. Oh God, is this gonna actually hang on?
Beard.
Thank God there's not a Twitch emote for that. Holy shit, I was gonna be like,
Thank God.
Thank God. I hate the default Twitch emotes. They're bastards.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's 11 a.m. Yeah, fair enough. I figured it was morning, but also. It's just supposed to be your beard.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God. It's very good. Okay, all right. Let's begin. Troll Thanksgiving. It's not Troll Thanksgiving. I don't know that Troll Thanksgiving exists.
This is the second spooky route, just in time for Halloween. I mean, November 11th.
November 11th. Jesus Christ. Look. Halloween truly never ends, and I think we all know this.
Yeah, I think about that post often where it says, like, Halloween is forever, bitch.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that one. I'm thinking of the Tumblr post in which they post where they post from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's the mayor going, there are 365 days till Halloween, and then the Wolfman goes, there's only 364. Yes. God. Yo, hi Vexy, how's it going tonight?
Hello, Vexy. Yes, Secily is unfortunately a cop.
There is unfortunately cop here. And you know what they say. All cops are bastards.
True.
Even this one. Jesus.
There's Ezreal. Of course, Ezreal's here.
Hi, Ezreal. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
It is the hours, I guess, specifically for you.
Because I know this is his favorite volume.
Fair. Also, from League of Legends?
Yes.
Like from the new League of Legends anime, which we're sponsored by. Thank you, Netflix. In fact, it's my job to have many things about them.
That's true, because Very did write both of these routes.
Really? Oh, these are Very routes. Holy shit, let's go.
Yes, these are Very routes, which is why him being here is very appropriate.
Good. We have dev insight.
Yes.
These characters are my dad characters, as they're very personal to me. Fair.
By which Ezreal means that Rauru and Hermit are characters both created by Fearmonger, who you've probably interacted with before, but they're very good.
Yes, it's odds. been a hot second since I've talked to Fear, but yes, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Devin chat, baby, Devin chat.
Yeah.
I put my little righty hands things all over them. I'm so glad you do. You do good writing, very.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I was very tired when I watched the last Reds read from Quantum, so I probably couldn't form an opinion on them even though I tried at the moment. Oh, I'm very sorry. Make sure that you're getting rest, please. Please get sleep, please.
Mm-hmm.
I am begging. I'm begging anyone and everyone. If you're tired, sleep.
I'm Devin.
Yo, you're Devin. Congrats! I'm so proud of you. Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Your name is Secily Iopara, and as of right now, those 2 6-letter words are the only things in your life that feel real. What felt like purpose and drive has given way to caution and suspicion. No longer are these thoughts resigned solely to your pursuit. Solely to those you pursue, and instead those you believed you could trust have become shrouded in deceit. Who hurt you? What felt like a sliver of progress has brought you back to where you began, a single inky drop in an ocean of obsidian. Before you conquered greater depths, but you have conquered greater depths than this. You've weathered storms and more turbulent and faced waves far taller. You're going to grit your teeth and face the unknown head on. And you're going to do it your way. My way?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome. I love you.
Welcome. I got Celine in Masters yesterday. Rowlet hype. Nice. Pog. I don't play Masters, but the music's great. That means getting down and dirty with some of the deep diving detecting. You double-checked your records around the time of the case, and you looked into the leads you've been given. And although it has put you into danger more than once, following the leads of that mysterious voice have given you more direction than corporate resources could provide. 2 more trolls to talk to. 2 more pockets of knowledge to make clear.
There they are.
There they are. Oh, I love the swipe. The swipe is very good.
Yes, I love doing that when I was drawing his sprites. And the little head tilt from
The little head
Hermit.
tilt.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I see you.
Hello.
I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we didn't talk about this beforehand.
Yes.
Do you have a preference who you read this route?
I'm fine with reading either, but it's down to which one you think you would have fun voicing. In my opinion, I think Hermit is kind of down your alley.
I think Hermit will probably be down my alley. I think that's probably the case.
Yeah, I can read Rauru. That's fine.
Okay. Rauru.
Whose sprites I've drawn, so
This is a very tender one to you.
yeah. God.
I can't believe we've got 2 Devins chat.
Yes, exactly. Well, technically, a lot of devs are in chat, which
I know. But now you're Devin. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Look, it's not. I'm sorry, but this is just how it has to be.
Are you changing my name to Devin in the stream title?
No, what are you talking about? It's rare for you to feel quite this lost. Not necessarily with physical direction. You can make your way around Stronghold 21 easily enough. But after everything you have now discovered, it's harder to pull yourself through this ordeal. There's an emotional lilt, a feeling of betrayal. But to hell with them then. You're tasked with getting results, and that's something you pride yourself on. If not for corporate, then for people like Orica, like Osius, who are doing what they can to help. what they're doing, who are doing what they can to help you in this fractured world. But to get results, you need more direction than a street corner. Most of your leads so far have followed either corporates' directives or chasing up information from other suspects. And while things didn't go exactly to plan with ByteCon, trying something different at least provided you with something new. Eventually. Was it worth it? You leave that up to your mental jury to decide. Nevertheless, you're feeling better about things this time. Expanding the scope of the investigation slightly, you looked into large-scale events in Fort Week leading up to the filter being stolen. One event jumped out at you. Corporate's awards for all night. In particular, the event was catered by one Rauru. Derzal. It is with him that you hope your next break in the case lies. I'm Devin. He's Devin. Are there any other Devins I should know about? That's a good question. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll never know. It's fine. Recall. Rauru. Is it? How do you pronounce the first name?
It's Rauru. Dursel.
Rauru Dursel. Thank you. Yeah, no goats in tonight because it's gonna be distracting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. But they'll be back next week. Recall. Rauru Dursel. Oh damn. Oh, he just shows up, huh?
Well, this is just like memory, you know.
Oh, I know, but he is a presence, all right.
Yes, I love him.
Known far and wide as the curator of culinary creations, Rauru Dursel is often credited as the man single-handedly responsible for the revival of the culinary arts. Damn, bitch!
Yeah, Repetonians don't cook.
I eat a hot pocket every day of my life.
He is Rauru. He is.
He is Rauru, and I love that. While often employed for upscale events that require a large number of meals, it appears that one of his great passions is in teaching others the craft. His influence in the space is all-encompassing, and those who do the work in the kitchen swear by the Rauruian steel for their knives and blades.
Yeah.
From his personal account of those who have worked under him, although he can be tough and strict, Rauru inspires those around him to give their all. You're personally aware that Rauru was in charge of the food preparations on the night of the AFA night. There's every chance the Perceptive Chef may have provided a connection or two for you to follow up with. When not cooking during the day, Rauru is usually at his own personal culinary school, where he teaches trolls simple meals that they can prepare at home. While digging up information, you noted that the level of class can range from outdoor hunting expeditions and survival preparations to the high-class meals free of meats altogether.
Yeah, that's why I made him swole, because he literally hunts.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, he's certainly great. Oh, It's here that you've come to today in hopes of catching him at the end of the lesson. Microwave babies, is that what they call hot pockets? Hate that.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm feeling this jam. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You try to subtly open the door, but the bell tolls for thee. A small ringing chime, hung above the door, marks your interest and relays your presence to those inside. Thankfully, it seems as though the class is close to finishing, right on schedule, and most of the budding chefs quickly turn back to tidying up their equipment. You watch as the cleaning gel pours I know viscosity. No.
Viscously.
Viscously. Thank you. Thank you. This song is one of my faves. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm feeling it.
Very
I'm feeling
good.
it.
I love Rauru's theme.
You watch as the cleaning gel pours viscously out of the taps before being applied to all manner of knives and ladles, pots and pans. Essentially, everything in the kitchen sink. You slide across the stand at the back, making a motion to press down your coat in a terrifically nonchalant way. The picture precision, as always. As you scan the room, it becomes quite clear to you that each sink space is holding 2 cooking enthusiasts. The scent of delicious creations lightly float towards you. Hi River, how's it going tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. Many spices mix in your mind, but one comes through clear. Honey. You feel your heart grab an extra beat or two. Oh, it's actually tart this time. Oh! She would have loved to do something like this. Ah!
Yeah.
People begin to flow out the door behind you, bell chiming each departure. Each pair carries a delicious looking honey spice cake with them. Your sweeping scan, cut sharp by those sweet smells, continues its path along the scene to abruptly stop at a rather familiar pair of budding cooks. Oh no. You really didn't want to talk to this guy again unless absolutely necessary. Except he's already coming your way, and it's clear both he and his cooking partner spotted you. Please tell me it's who I think it is.
You'll see.
There's no backing out of this now. Oh, it's not! Oh!
No.
This is a better surprise. I mean, I thought this was going to be Siraj, and no, it's okay. But this is pretty good. This is real good, actually. She a surprise.
She a surprise.
Gay people in my stream. Everyone here. This is the gayest stream on Twitch.tv.
They are, yeah, Indari and VidCon. I love them.
Good. So we meet again. How lovely it is to see you, Secily. You don't feel you share the same enthusiasm. But you suppose when a move is made, one must respond in turn. I must say, this is quite the surprise. I didn't think you ever left that dome. Secily, please. I already told you I have a number of non-currency related hobbies. One of which is making absolutely delicious wool beef stew. You almost take a step backwards as Bicon begins to visibly blush. You're not usually one to meddle in the people's personal affairs, much less this particular troll's. What she says there is a direct quote from Volume 3, that she didn't want to engage with him again unless absolutely necessary. That's fair.
Yeah.
That definitely seems like the case, because, oh boy. I haven't known Indari for 30 seconds and I would already die for them. Oh,
so good.
I should say this, on Monday, the Volume 4 VOD goes up, so I highly recommend watching that one, because Indari is very good.
Yes.
It certainly helps you paint a more complete picture of the pair, much as it confuses you. Anyway, we must be off, Secily. Loops don't pop out of trees, you know. Speaking of which, I've been thinking of a couple more currencies. What do you think of blade bits? No? How about currencies? I'm sure they will be great successes as always, my little star. Holy shit, oh my god.
Gay people.
Gay people in the house. You can see Indari playfully nudge Bicon at that remark. He waves back at you, and the two depart. You're not exactly sure what you feel at the moment, but thankfully, with the place now emptying, you don't have to dwell on it for too long. You approach the front of the cooking class and perform the tired and tested throat clear to the chef in charge.
Okay. Ah!
Good scream. Good fucking scream. Maybe that was too much. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. He sure is hunk. Also, yes, his name is really BiteCon. That's the joke. That is absolutely the joke, and you know it. I think you need to go actually also watch the Volume 3 VOD, because that's BiteCon's route, and to put it blunt,
this is just a linear story. You have to be caught up with everything else.
Yes.
In order to understand everything.
So, with that said, generally, yeah, he's pretty. I will say that he's into the scene and kind of the pioneer. That's what I'll say.
He scams people through cryptocurrency, I believe.
Yes. You never startled the chef lion. Oh god, that was. He does kind of have a mane. I like that.
This is I believe it's a marsupial lion.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, I know a lot about Rauru because me and Fear used to roleplay our fan trolls a lot before Snowbound Blood, and so I had like the Rauru knowledge, the Rauru lore in my head.
Okay.
And I was like, yes, I'll draw him.
I love that. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Jesus. It takes a moment for the chef's hair to deflate and his pupils to return to normal. His hand is clearly tensed on the knife, so quickly swung in your way. If he hadn't taken a short step back, it could have clipped your collar. You give him a chance to catch his breath.
It's alright. I do apologize, but class is finished for the day.
Alright, sounds good, Heather. Drive safe.
Yeah, drive safe. I hope that work went alright for you and that you get to relax at home.
I also agree. When you get home, enjoy your rest.
Okay. Okay, very.
Okay, sounds good. Is he the teacher? Yes, this is Rauru. He is the head of this classroom. Also, I love his quirk. It's literally just slashes. That's so good.
Yes, it's really good.
I'm not here for the class, Mr. Dursel. Secily Ipara, corporate regulator. I was wondering if you remember anything about the recent awards for all event put on by corporate. Anything that might be out of the ordinary. From the records, I'm aware that you were catering that night. We have an ice cream truck at work today, so pretty good was a nice, holy shit! Oh, that's pretty pog. I'm glad you enjoyed your ice cream. The chef returns to slowly cleaning his own knife, cloth partially coated in the same gel fluid. You note his averted gaze, keenly focused on the motions up and down the well-maintained blade. This is actually the first time that they've brought it up, but the night before the filter went missing, there was apparently an award show. It feels familiar. The adept care one shows to one's tools, be they swords or cleavers. Yo, Fear! How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I've heard that you do know these dudes. What's going on? This guy kind of likes knives, huh? I think that's kind of his thing. I mean, you can't be a chef without a knife. Heyo, how are you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty well. I've had a pretty good night so far, and I'm excited to continue doing this. It seems Don has left for the moment, so I'll just quickly read his lines or. Hello? Okay, we need a moment. We do actually need a moment, so sorry about that. Rauru fans, get your knives. Yo, I can't believe that the next vast error project in the VE universe is Knives Out 2. Rauru's gonna be the main character. Let's fucking go. I do want to say I do love the background details of this. I love looking at the bun cake. It is very good. I want to make a bun cake now. Oh no. Okay, so now I have confirmation as what is to happen. Donnie has accidentally opened up voice mod, and I think that has redirected his mic into voice mod. A bunt cake. Actually I don't know the full spelling, but it's that cake. A butt cake is a cake with those ridges. It's Metal Gear Solid parody with Rauru styling it. Yes! Oh my god, Metal Gear Rauru. No. In universe, they made Metal Gear Solid Rising with Rauru. I love that. Jesus Christ. Thank you, River, for spelling it right. I thought I did think there was a T there, but I didn't remember where it was. Okay, cool. I've been confirmation by Don that he needs to be back and he'll figure this out. So for right now, I will be the voice of Rauru. So all right, let's go. And nope. Hang on. Let's try to find a good inflection for this. Answering unnecessary questions really doesn't rate high on my list of most enjoyable activities, Regulator Opara. If that's all you've come here for, I really would like to head home. I prefer not to keep Lauren waiting. He makes a move forward, as if to sidestep you, but you quickly match his steps. You exhale a sigh, prepared to up the ante and advance yet another piece forward on the board. This is no trivial catch-up over boiled monster, Rauru. Culprit has had a vital relic stolen, and I believe that this party was within close enough proximity that it might have held some clues to the crime. The murgerly, as it were. Rauru raises an eyebrow in response to that. Burglary? I'm trying it out. Wordology notwithstanding, my point of contention was not aimed at its relevance to you. My confusion why you would need to ask me about it in the first place. You were there! Oh, that's right. You were there. Secily, oh god, Secily fucking Herbo moments. Secily fucking Herbo moments. I didn't expect this tonight, but we sure are here. Chop chop Secily, time's ticking. It's so true. Every sweep to help boost the productivity of corporate. Sestro, oh, hello. Oh no, I think you heard that. That was me through Dawn. Okay. Get ready for the biggest assets of this game. Interesting. Okay. Sestro thinks up of an individual award for each member of the company. These are presented at the prestigious awards for all gala evening. An event you are unfortunately obliged to attend. I think the band playing is various trolls. Yo, really? That's actually really sick. I do know that in this, almost all the trolls are someone on the team's OCs, which I love. That's really good. I love that. Assets. Neko cheers. Interesting. I guess we'll find out what those assets are. Your roll of trophies from the various AFA nights is almost filled, and you feel like tonight's awards were exception regulating in the field of detectiveship was squeezed its capacity full. You sometimes joke that it means that you'll have to retire soon. But really, you could just use a different mall. But it's hard for you to keep focus. You stand, wedged against the far corner of the room, picking up the odd scraps of conversation in between the beats of the hot jazz. You're glad for a moment that the band at this corporate shindig isn't singing. You can't focus when they're singing. Wait, what do you mean that they're not singing? There's literally... Lady Demetreska is straight up at the podium, in front of the microphone, definitely singing. What are you talking about? Secily, do you just not know what singing is? Secily, have you ever tried to sing in your life? I don't think you have, actually. That's not kind of the assets we were referring to. Okay, look, I understand that, but no, like, genuinely, I know that's not a Lady Demetreska troll. This game came out, this volume came out before Resident Evil 8. However, it is just very funny because they look like Lady Demetreska. I just don't think the genre is lucrative enough to make a whole series. So I told them, get this, we don't manufacture enough plastics in 10 streaks for that to be worth it. And I just worry about the integrity of the route data. How frightfully more sassy. You weren't kidding. None of you were kidding, huh? Very was blessed with the gifts of prophecy, so true. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Oh my god. Okay. Hi there. Oh. Yenshin slinked up to you. So much for focusing. Late, as always, to this party where she's serving as your +1. A decision you'd regret if not for the cut of the cocktail dress she's wearing. That's it? What do you mean that's it? They're assets. Oh my god. Now you are making me fucking say it. Jesus Christ. She throws a hand across her back and leans in, making a show of conspiratorially surveying the attendees at the party, all dressed to the nines. She scoffs and then whispers in your ear. Methinks it's a little too easy to find you at these gatherings, my good bitch. Just look in the corners for the SilentNeptune. Their eyes are like an ocean. Oh my god, y'all. Y'all, holy shit. Rolks Yenshin? I don't know if I'd go that far. Like, definitely her quirk is kind of something like that. I don't know.
Back.
Oh, welcome back. We have just met Yenshin.
Oh, how is her? How is she?
Oh, well, she's definitely my type to read.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up the game for me again and catch up.
We are at her frown is clearly exaggerated.
Okay, let me just open that. I am so sorry. I don't know why the
You're okay. No, you
open.
Bud, you have nothing to be sorry about. I'm just glad that you managed to fucking work it out. Voice mod's a bitch.
It is. Okay.
Double.
I gotta fast forward.
You gotta fast forward. You gotta speed run this. All right, you're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first Snowbound Blood speed runner.
Okay. I'm back. I'm caught up now.
Okay, good. Also, they're making asset jokes in the chat.
I will say, okay, so I told this story many times, but I don't think I told it to you. So, when this volume came out, I got a curious cat ask from an anonymous person who says, who's apologizing for how they're wording the message, but they said, but why are Yeshin's tits that big? And I was like, why are you asking me that? I didn't draw her sprites. I didn't even make her.
Yeah, this is not your style. That's so wacky. That's so wacky. What the fuck?
It was so funny, though.
That it is very funny, actually. Holy shit. Oh my
god. I'm glad it didn't take too long in getting back on track, though.
I'm glad that everything's better now. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm not trying to be rude to her. I'm trying to be rude to you. Why? What the fuck have I done here? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Let's get this back on track. Okay. Her frown is clearly exaggerated. You roll your eyes, but follow as she leads you to the dance floor. She tries to pick up a few more snippets of that conversation about the route data, but... Oh!
Yeah.
Smooth.
The name of the sprite file for this is Dancing Mills.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a great time. Apparently we're going with MILFs now.
Listen. It's not inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate. You're right. I love that Iopara is just so unabashedly gay. I quite love that as well. DancingMilfs.png. It's just milfs.png. Let's go. Everybody, we're rating milfs.png. Let's fucking all go to the site right now.
Thank God these sites don't exist.
No, they did. I don't think that a website can have .png, but that's very funny. Why is she so intense? Oh, you know.
Hate to love.
Yeah.
Hate to love.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised. The way she walks makes a thumping alright bass line out of your heart, like a savannah beast, loping, prideful, showy. She's all show, this woman, and you've been buying front row tickets like the complete sucker you are for 7 sweeps now. You waltz with her, and the moment's almost beautiful until she opens her gaudily lipsticked mouth to talk.
I'm assuming you want to keep reading her lines.
Yes. That's my problem, girl. That are always crashing parties, in drug dens, bandit hideouts. You're closer to the fun more often than anyone else on this blasted planet. And yet, thou art never having any of the fun of yourself. You give her a spin and tell her you are having significantly more fun until a troll-op accosted you for a dance. You're not trying to embarrass me in front of my coworkers, you say dryly as you continue to step to the beat. Don't pretend you don't like it having a bit of your arm candy to show off to the suits. And anyway, a dance is at least thou owed me for always bailing you out when your first choice of date declines. You dip her dramatically. She rather catastrophically misses the threat in it, instead continuing her ill-advised conversational course. Because no matter how much I act, it does be less embarrassing than showing up to a gala with your little pale whore. Woo! The oop is from you dropping her straight from the dip, back first onto the dance floor. The chatter around the room stops. Whoops. You've taken long strides off the floor and past the throng staring at you. All the while, Yishin's cackling up laughter on the ground. You try not to notice that your face burns. You swing open the double doors to the balcony, where a couple of trolls are smoking in the cold night air. They see how pissed you are and put out their sticks. Their sticks, charred sugar smell following their quick retreat inside. You stew for a few minutes. Then you hear a sing-songy voice tauntingly behind you. See? Now you're having fun. I know if you need a fight. Oh my god!
Yashin jump scare.
Oh my god! It's like a, oh my god, Five Nights at Yashin's! Like an animal, she pounces on you, hand at your throat, and you kiss greedily in the moon's light. You didn't get any further useful information from that party. What? We all have our vices. I can't tell if that was Secily saying that, or if that was White Noise saying that. Because it could have been either, or both.
It could have been. But I'm glad that you enjoy Yeshin, because oh my god, she is so much. She's like the combination, she's like the queen in Deltarune, but with rules cards, speech patterns.
I can't believe I now have 2 of my type in Snowbound blood.
Yes.
I've been taken for a sucker. You knew that this would happen. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's a great character. She is a bad person.
Oh, she's an awful person. She's
a really fun though. That's the catch.
Yes, agreed. If it wasn't for Yeshin, seriously, could have stopped everything in advance. Let that sink in. I'm not even surprised. That actually seems about right for Yeshin. I've known Yeshin for 5 seconds, and I already know how her character works. Yo, Devin, Jev checked his back. Let's go. Oh, come on, bud. Oh, bud, why would you fucking eat them right now? Don't fucking eat them.
We're in the cooking round right now.
Oh, god damn it. Well, guess fucking what? Wind orbs are not on the menu at Thanksgiving, and they never will be. You're not supposed to eat the wind orbs. No one is, and you know this, and yet you eat them anyways. Well, guess what? We got a character with a knife. Think about that. Think about that next time.
Also, yeah, Kate did a fantastic job on the party scene.
Oh, Kate, that was fantastic. It's very good. Jesus Christ.
I know Kate is not around, but I hope that she knows.
Mm-hmm. I hope so too. But Bud,
yes.
I love you. No, not you. Other Bud, Doug. I love you. You know you're not supposed to eat the wind orbs. God damn it. They're not edible. Fuck a you. Lamau, I just got here. I didn't realize it's the cooking route. It sure is.
Okay, Mama, speedrun.
Oh god, that's the speedrun I'll do for 15 subs. For 15 consecutive subs. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, if you consider the turkey gift that shakes its ass to be assets for Thanksgiving, then yes.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but that emote is just too funny. It's just, I can't believe Skype fucking commissioned that.
It haunts my fucking dreams.
Jesus. But yeah, Doug, how you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. This investigation keeps bringing up recollections you wish you could forget. Nevertheless, you've been standing here for a good few words and haven't really given Rauru an appropriate response. He seems to return to wiping down his knife, in absence of a better option, while you delved into your subconscious for a moment. Look, I need you to Google now, turkey Skype gif. Yes! Yes, Very knows what it is.
Yes, yes.
Jesus. You're right. I mean, I was there, but for the lack of better words, I was somewhat preoccupied. You see Rauru glance momentarily at the clock on the wall before he lets out an exhausted sigh.
If we keep this quick, I suppose I could help sharpen your memories. I can at least attend to the end-of-night tasks if you have another moment like that. Where should we start then?
I just realized that he has fangs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sharp fangs.
Noted. You're pretty sure that there's 3 easy talking points to cover. The question is, which to indulge first? Sharp teeth, sharp tongue, sharp knife, sharp whips. Oh damn! I can't believe that Rauru whips in this fucking.
He whips and nays.
He whips and nays. The perfect man.
The perfect man does exist. He's right here.
Good. Whippin' Nene, Rauru. Jesus Christ. You gotta draw that now. If you draw that by the end of the stream, I will fucking absolutely put it up on stream, because that deserves to be immortalized on VOD. God. The evening schedule. Something that could help your recollection would be the actual rundown of the night's events. You were...
Oh, Austin, you're cutting out for me.
Oh! Baba Bee? Baba Booey?
Yeah, you've been cutting out for me for some reason.
Huh. Friends in chat. Am I cutting out on stream, or is it...
And Discord.
Okay. Okay, huh. Oh, stream lagging? Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Maybe it is
It's having a moment.
Maybe it is
having a moment.
Maybe it is actually my internet. Oh god, what is happening? Okay, damn, Twitch really is just having problems, huh?
Having problems on purpose.
Fucked up. Twitch is homophobic because they don't let me read Snowbound Blood.
Yeah, for real.
It's fine for me? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine now.
Okay. Also, that's totally fair. Enjoy working on your background. And I wish you luck, Doug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck. The violence is sorting like a soul sanctum's organs. Oh my god! Damn. What you didn't realize is that we managed to fucking program Snowbound Blood into Hollow Knight. That's right. Let's go, baby.
I would be down to draw, like, the Snowbound Blood characters as, like, Hollow Knight bugs.
Oh, that would be... I'd love that. Oh. Ooh, that sounds like a very fun thing. Oh. Well, at least we know what Rauru's weapon is. It's just a knife. It's just straight up a knife.
Well, actually, he has an even better weapon.
His guns?
Explain it better. No, it's not guns. It's like a gigantic knife that's like, basically it's called guillotine. Describe it, but it's a huge knife that he wields with both arms.
Oh, I love that. I love calling a big knife guillotine. That fucks.
Yeah, it's his ancestor's weapon of choice.
I love that.
His ancestor being called the Butcher, if I recall correctly.
The Butcher, holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a bastard, but Fear can probably do the Rauru lore dumping.
Jesus.
If he's down for it.
Yeah, I might have to watch the VOD for this one. My phone's about to die too. Oh no, Very.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. Well, oh boy. That's completely fair though. If you need a hop, then please hop. Make sure that your batteries stay alive.
Mm-hmm. The Butcher, the bastard.
The bastard. Jesus.
Scourge Dursel. I just drew the Rauru Nene.
Oh god, where is it? Post it in stream discussion. If you're finished with it. Oh,
there it is.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Based as Nene Rauru. Holy fuck! Oh, this is so funny. Alright, give me a second. I gotta save this really quickly and then I'll put it up.
Okay. Okay. Love you too, Very. We will. You've done a great job.
Yes, you've done a great job, Sosan. You take care, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, alright. I mean, Ez is a good artist, and Ez does work fast, so I mean, I'm not surprised. Oh, that's huge. Uh-oh, that is encompassing the entire screen right now.
Oh no. I see it come up on stream now.
Based as Nene Rauru. 2018 to 2019, shot to death. Holy shit. Oh my god, losing my mind. Thank you, Ezreal. My god. Alright, let's keep going.
Let's get going.
Something that could help your recollections would be the actual rundown of the night's events. You were swept out and away from the festivities for a while. There are parts of the night I can remember, but I appreciate a reminder of the full events program.
All things considered, it was a standard 4-course gala event. We provided light refreshments at the start of the evening, upon arrival, mostly small, bite-sized appetizers. After introduction from Sestro and Himifi, we served entree meals, mixed ground plant soup with light grain loaf, if I recall.
That much is familiar to you. For most of this part of the night, you were at your table, waiting, staring idly at the seat beside you, for that loathsome +1 to arrive, shifting your food around and keeping a careful ear open. I'm living for the implication that Rauru is a year old! Oh my god. I can't... Jesus. Well, I mean, that's just what Rauru looked like as a grub. Just full legs.
He was just small.
Rauru made fear. Rauru created fear. Jesus. Most conversations were trivial in nature, but the current corporate happenings and going-ons. You quickly rifled through those thoughts, but dismissed them as any culpable leads.
After you actually read his lines.
Yep.
After entrees for the first series of major awards. After entrees for the first series of major awards for the night.
Based Rauru's ass with what? Aioli? Yeah, we're frying his ass for some reason. I think the bit is I'm lost. I'm lost in the
I'm
bit.
lost.
I am lost in this sauce. Oh geez, I don't recall either. After the VE went through its first clean, I think I lost the official date. Oh no.
Yeah.
Sad.
Although I only remember that Rauru was probably like, I mean, I'm sure he's not like the first Reptilian fan troll, but he was definitely like the first Reptilian fan troll to get like massive attention.
Got it.
Massive as in like in relation to like how big the fandom was at the time. But I was there when he was like created and such, and I do remember Austin liking him and such.
Fair. I think Zam's fan troll Lutzia.
Yes.
Lutzia.
Yeah, Lutzio's probably the first one.
Whack. Okay. Neat.
Yeah.
I was definitely thankful to be in that first award bracket. Not least of all how for the rest of the evening transpired. Rauru seems to continue along his meal plan unfazed by your personal amusing, glancing away from your face for a moment. He clears his throat. You suppose as a small token of an argument to your statement?
Yeah, Fear. I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Got it.
The first segment of awards closed with a live performance from Ramona Raquel and her very big band.
You remember something of a few volumes ago? From a few volumes ago! Thanks, White Noise! That lodged itself in your subconscious during a Todd drink haze. It bubbles to the surface of your mind like the sprinklings of a ticket stub, bringing with it the unfortunate recollections of a certain pitch's text. You mentally pop that particular thought for the moment. Ramona Raquel, if I recall correctly, has also personally lost something in the recent weeks. A necklace of some description. There may be a chance that there's a connection there. Rauru raises an eyebrow before slowly shaking his head.
That case was closed rather quickly, Regulator. One of the band members had forgotten they placed it in their case for safekeeping.
Drat. You feel a pang of disappointment, having been denied a tantalizing, simpler side case. On a long investigation like these, you can really miss the feeling of closure. There's an itch under your skin to get down to pursuing adversaries. finding tangible clues that lead you from one location to the next, providing evidence to the systems of law and order, even the rush of exclaiming your objections and refutations. You miss it all. Casework is important. You know this more than anyone else. But these things were made for regulating. Right. Please, though, continue. The mains were next, I believe?
That's correct, yes. We always take the most pride in our main courses. I feel that at this moment the culinary proceedings matter more than any other. You get to make a statement at this point of the night, and for me, I believe this statement should be as personal to the guests as possible.
A personal cuisine statement. Come to think of it, you do recall looking around and seeing a wide diversity of meals on offer at the table you were seated at for the first half of the evening.
We try to accommodate for all of our guests. Corporate were able to survey some extra information for us for the evening, so we could surely take our ideas and help them bloom.
Rauru seems to have a real sparkle in his eyes. The way his face is illuminating with each sentence increasing passion makes it easy to see the dedication he has to his craft. I love that smug smile, it's so good. Oh.
It's very good, yes.
You think back to the warm smells of the evening, the way the food tasted, even the way it felt to eat. Humanity restored, yes, exactly. I feel that so much. It was clear that you supplied... It's clear that everything you supplied to corporate, thorough as you usually are, was brought back to you 12th floor with a culinary creation that felt matched to you on an individual level. If I may be so bold, Rauru, that night I experienced a truly remarkable dish. Your care and attention to my personal palate did not go unnoticed. That's often a length you don't see many in the food industry striving for. Oh, the blush!
I love drawing this sprite.
Is he a green blood? Is that what?
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's really hard to tell, but yes, he is green blood.
Yes.
His blood color is just like a really desaturated green.
Damn, get some oxygen in those lungs, please.
Also, thank you, Fear. I tried my best for you.
I mean, you did do a fantastic job. These sprite, your sprite work, your art is just good, and these are good.
Thank you.
His bastard blood color. Oh, don't say that. I think Rauru's very good, actually.
Rauru is incredible, yes.
There's a moment.
I mean, like the blood color itself is a bastard.
Fair.
Because I know Kohi was like really mad about it existing. Like, why is it so gray?
Well, Kohi can just live.
Live.
Live. Kill. Jesus. There's a moment when you see a tingle of blush mixed in with the very humble pride Rauru exudes. He finds himself having to clear his throat for a very different reason this time. Oh, Kohi is one of the people that work on Vast Error.
Yeah, they also program Snowbound Blood.
Yes.
They're the main programmer.
Oh, god damn it, go.
Thank you, Regulator. That really does mean a great deal to me. Anyway, the mains are part of a larger intermission. Guests were given an opportunity to mingle.
The moment when the tiger pounced, the moment when you two became lost in your own world.
After a period of time, Cecily returned to the stage for the second set of awards. We followed with a serving of multi-stage sugar cake and all the colors of the hemospectrum as the final dessert, paired with a series of warm cocoa-based drinks, of course. Hemifi gave what I was led to believe was a traditionally brief speech, a final performance, and the night was closed.
I want fucking rainbow cake and hot chocolate now.
Yeah.
I can go make myself hot chocolate after this, but I can't. I don't have the means to do a rainbow cake right now, and that makes me sad. Welcome home, Heather. Oh, cute. Rauru gives a brief sigh, exhausted. You take a moment to try to push away the fog of red and blue from your mind to grasp onto something from the end of that evening. but it seems you can do little to shake it. Thank you for that, Rauru. If I may ask a follow-up question then. You've detailed a certain tight schedule and plan. Did anything seem out of place that night? Anything not run smoothly? Rauru seems to think for a moment, a scowl slowly forming on his face.
Sometimes there are certain people in the team I pick who think it is wise to test my limits. There are always those who think the kitchen is a place for jokes and japes.
I mean, there is a place for jokes and japes in a kitchen, just as long as you don't have a knife on you. Oh, Jesus! He slams his knife down on the cutting board, and for the first time you can notice a few additional slab markings in the wood from the previous altercations, where the wood has clearly been split. Damn! My guy!
He just takes cooking incredibly seriously.
He sure do.
But I will never allow it! Otherwise, things seem to run smoothly. I can speak for the rewards themselves, obviously.
That's some quick composure. You think you've gleaned pretty much all you can from this line of interrogation. Kitchen room conversation. 1 second here. We have some art from Dracoff that I'd like to show off. So give me 1 second.
Also, yes, drawing the pupils dilating and slitting for Rauru is probably my favorite part of it. Drawing his sprites, because I knew that was like a very important it's very important for its expressions.
He's impassioned. He is this is his passion, and like
yes,
it makes complete sense. Can I cook?
Yeah, and then also floofing up his hair for like when he screamed earlier, or when he brought his knife down. That was also intentional detail.
He is just simply a powerful character. You know,
yes.
I think Rauru...
He's a literal cat boy.
I think Rauru should make it into the Vast Error fighting game.
Honestly, he would probably kick ass.
I think he would, actually. I love... He would be just such a fun character because he'd use all the various different utensils in a kitchen. Like, he just like use like a ladle to fuck you up. I don't know. I think it'd be very fun. But yes, thank you so much, Raycon, for this art. It's very good.
This looks good.
Yeah, it is very good. I love the like it reminds me of Ace Attorney. It reminds me of like Phoenix's like point. It's very dramatic, and I love that for him.
Yeah.
I've taken to pixel art because at least paint fills those properly. That's fair. That is completely fair. Pixel art's good. I enjoy doing pixel art myself. I just haven't done it in a while. Oh shit. Oh, I just realized something. I gotta do that after this. Okay. Objection. Your jokes and japery is not allowed in the kitchen of the law. I mean, so true. If there's one thing you'd like to know is true of this big event like this, it's the level of conversation on offer. While you managed to catch only a snippet of conversation to the headache of an auditory overload. Yo, Secily, autism moments?
Yes.
Good.
Exactly.
I love that. There were many guests in attendance, and even more ensuring that the night ran smoothly, including, of course, Rauru. As head chef for the night, I would assume that you would hear many things, both from your staff and around the kitchens, especially when people might not think of anything listening. Do you recall overhearing anything that might be important to divulge from the night? It seems the chef is more interested with the gleam of the light his knife makes as he twists it in his hand.
In terms of my own crew, I try to run a tight ship. No nonsense conversation. We prepare the ingredients, we make the meals, we serve them. And you're right, as head chef, it is my role to oversee everything that occurs around our kitchen space.
Both inside and out, I assume. You can see him grip the handle a little tighter, and he continues to avoid your gaze.
Yes, that's correct.
This feeling like pulling teeth. This feels like pulling teeth, and you'd rather stay away from the morgues after experiences with Osius. You figure now is the time to bring your boot down. Hard. And if this is the case, Rauru, did you or did you not hear something that night?
That's quite enough!
His knife lodges into the board beneath him. The silence that follows can be cut by the very same blade. It hangs in the air, like particularly thick, viscous sauce. His hair seems to deflate again after a moment. With a soft tug or two, he removes the knife from its wooden scar.
It is possible I overheard a conversation that night. I know I didn't bring up at the time. I'm not always particularly fond of these sorts of interactions.
Fair. You're talking to a cop.
Yeah. ACAB, Secily.
Good.
For the same reason I tend to keep my ears open, I also try to avoid loud yelling figures of authority. You can never know what someone else is thinking. What they say behind closed doors.
It's been a while since you were trained for all this kind of work. Through your basics, you've learned all manner of blooded traits to keep an eye out for. Strong survival abilities, purported psyops. But the fixations on a verdant cast are much less documented. Green bloods will often focus on an individual personality trait, be it striving for perfection, assessed with purity, a materialistic hunger, or perhaps a convergence with one's self-loathing. In this case, it seems you're dealing with a deeply rooted paranoia. You've never been one to care much what others think of you, beyond your employers, and even they are dubiously placed on that list. But the one thing you know for certain is that isolating Rauru would now bring you no closer to finding the truth behind this case. That's, at least, keeps you moving in the face of terrible headaches, exploding traps, and far too many offers of tea. I can understand that it can be hard to know who to trust. Please forgive my outburst. I'm sure you can understand the sort of pressure I'm under.
There's a saying in my line of work. If you can't handle the heat, you'll never boil. So here's my whistling kettle tune regulator. There was a conversation I overheard about route data being sold to someone present at the party. I can only catch the tail end of it, but it seemed to refer to a corporate organized transfer operation.
One of the brief snippets you can recall from the night tugs at the front of your mind. Someone was discussing the integrity of route data. It's a tentative link, but it doesn't take a gigantic leap to see that this might tie into the knowledge of the tundra traversing truckload of goods, including the filter. Do you recall anything about the people discussing this? Anything at all?
Unfortunately, no. As I went to leave with some entree dishes, I looked around, but the crowd was already in full mingle mode, and I was not particularly fond of traversing so many individuals.
The coroner and I were becoming quite acquainted, yes. I'll see what I can find out then. You have my thanks. It's not a lot, you suppose, but barring an uninvited guest, you may have a particularly robust suspect list once more. And there's every chance other members of corporate present could have also heard this discussion. All the more reason to check out some of the people you and Mishri were discussing. Yo, Ev, how's it going tonight? It's good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Your favorite
Hello,
curse
Ev.
bearer. This is true. You're the only curse bearer, though. So... But anyways, I love you. How's it going tonight, Ev? Invited guests. If something transpired at this award night, it potentially places anyone present as a suspect, or they may simply have witnessed other events that neither Rauru nor yourself can recall. Any one of them could be a follow-up lead. I'm making a hospital in Animal Crossing DLC. Nice! I hope that goes well for you. You'll have to show us pics when you're finished. I'm quickly accumulating the forbidden snack. I may not use them for nefarious purposes myself. I'm watching you. River, I'm watching you. This event is usually one of the biggest of the sweep. If I recall, there are many prominent members of the corporate as well as celebrities and big names too.
The guest list I received was initially daunting. Certainly I'm no stranger to upscale dining, but this was a lot of fucking people to feed.
Oh, there, Rauru. Anyone there could have been privy to secret conversations and dealings. One of the best ways to hide a secret can be out in a plain, albeit crowded, sight. I know I wasn't entirely present for the latter half, but there are some colorful characters that come to mind.
All who described certain Kai to a T. They were definitely inviting and exceptionally difficult to cater to.
Brendan Fraser was also getting an award for his acting too.
Yes, finely sliced ham beef strips, lightly honeyed with a code red juice.
I
hate it.
Bacon with code red on it. I hate it. I hate it. Yes, Brendan Fraser. I didn't expect Brendan Fraser to be part of corporate, but good for him.
He's an actor, so
I guess that's fair. Jesus Christ. You know what? After this stream, we're gonna have to start making a fucking VE cookbook because we kind of do need to. Oh god, at 1,500 followers, I will do red. I will make bacon coated in red. Code red Mountain Dew, and I will taste it on stream. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry?
His main meal. We internally called it the Return of the Mummy.
You have to give props to his creativity. You would likely just called it a crunchy mess. Sounds charming, I suppose. I'm getting another vague recollection, if only because I'm sure it was the longest award name of the night. Todd Howard. Why is there an award for a game of the sweep that is forced to include his gaudy game title name in it is beyond me. Rauru's eyes seem to light up a little, though you have to admit the foremost video game designer, Rapiton, doesn't usually turn people's heads. He just sort of exists. Appears when you don't call him, frustrates you to no end, and yet you can't help but feel entirely enamored by some of his efforts.
Oh, I actually find Skyrim's...
God damn it.
Oh, I actually find Skyrim CD for the Intellivision Amico, including the new virtual reality DLC, quite charming. The way they've rendered some of those delicious craftable meals really makes me feel like my work is having an impact, you know?
They're really up to the 400th installment already.
Feels like yesterday we were playing Oblivion for the first time, I know.
Oh my fucking god. It's really convenient you guys play this route today, because it... You're right! It is the 10th anniversary of Skyrim! Holy shit! Yes! So, fun fact. 11/11/2011 was supposed to have both Skyrim and Minecraft release on the same day, but Mojang saw Skyrim release and being like, okay, we can't do that, it's gonna kick our ass. So they actually moved it back a week to the 18th. Oh my god. Happy birthday, Skyrim, I guess!
Happy birthday, Skyrim. You're so close to moving on from elementary school.
Oh. Happy birthday, Todd Howard. Oh.
Happy Bappy.
Happy Bappy, Howard. Jesus. You'll forgive me for not sharing in your recollection.
I'm sorry, Cecily, I'm a gamer.
I was desperately reading to be like, where the fuck does he say that?
I definitely tried to make an impression with his main meal. Maybe someday he might include him on the games for real.
If not,
Imagine.
I'm going to have a heated gamer moment.
Imagine people all over the world being able to bring the true culinary arts to their home.
Jesus. As much as it's nice to get a smile from the slightly aggravated chef, you really want to steer this conversation away from video games. You're not about to be sucked back into Todd lies. I just squealed on call with my wife Neptune. How dare you do this to me? Jesus.
Yes, they are talking about Todd Howard.
God. Yes, they are talking about the troll Todd Howard. He does exist. I give Rauru the right to be a gamer. That was my gift to him! Good. I'm glad. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it, actually. Moving on. Maybe. Wait, hang on. I just had an idea. Who do I fucking commission to get a Rauru VTuber model so that I can do Cooking Mama with him?
Oh my god.
That would be kind of funny, actually. No? What do you mean, no? Pay me, Austin! God, if only my computer actually if my computer could only run VTuber while streaming, I would fucking do it, actually.
Also, yes, I had to share the Todd Howard track
That's
in
understandable.
chat.
I'll
Because
buy.
it's actually a bot. It's actually a bop.
Fair.
I'll buy you a PC.
I'll buy. I can afford a new PC. Don't fucking no. We're good. We're good. Jesus. Okay. Moving on. We should get back to some of the more internal lords, maybe? Those with closer ties to corporate.
You're right. My apologies.
New PC for Austin. GoFundMe. I don't need a GoFundMe. I don't need that. Y'all, if you all want to... Jesus Christ. If y'all want to give me money, you can give me money so then I have to speedrun a game. Because that's currently the 15-month consecutive... If we have 15 subscribers for 2 months consecutively, I will learn to speedrun a game. That's what the current thing is, but otherwise, please no. And then make the PC already so we can stream Minecraft. Stop bullying me. Jesus Christ. His face seems to slowly return to a furrowed brow of someone deep in thought. You recall some of the corporate trolls at your table, but through distant conversations and faces without clear names. Being in the dregs of corporates as long as you have, there were so many people who you were familiar in features, but you never really got to know.
I do recall a couple of other attendees from their interactions with my staff. Raurou was particularly specific about his cocoa. He had me do a stupid song and dance number before he considered it acceptable for consumption, and I don't mean figuratively.
Jesus. Raurou. Sabini, you believe. One of the junior designers for corporate. It's not the first time you've heard his name. It's certainly not the first time you've heard someone complaining about his antics.
And I believe a Lydian was receiving an award related to engineering or something to that effect. He was there as someone too. They were both extremely excited about the broth gray noodle soup. They even asked for the recipe.
I totally read that as grand noodle soup.
The slashes are kind of hard to read.
Yeah, that's
Not
fair.
gonna lie. Kryta.
Oh, is that Krytum?
Yeah, his last name's Lydian.
Oh, okay, Pog. I love that. Yes, that is Krytum. Apparently, that's Krytum. Wait. Oh god. Rauru seems very interested in the blade of his knife, his eyes attempting to bore holes through the steel.
It's just ramen.
God, of course he just eats ramen.
Yeah, now you know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Lydian certainly rings a bell. You can feel the information manifesting in your mind, a series of numbered points begging to be joined into some sort of semblance of a picture. Maybe a purr beast? Never mind. It's something that you can catch up on later. You feel it would be good to break Rauru out of his subconscious spaghetti suffering, though. There's at least one attendee that I can vouch for, regrettably. Yeshin, my kismesis. The mind mist that can't be dismissed.
Careful, any more assonance and you'll be diced up for a slither beast stew.
You run a hand through your hair, exhaling perhaps your longest breath yet. Oh, Secily. Oh, Secily. What are we gonna do with you? Honestly, just throw me in. I'm meant to be on top of this shit, but every time she all but appears, it's addictive. She's addictive. The chef responds with a solemn nod, and you can see an all too familiar flame in his eye.
Yes. When you find that person that gets under your skin like no one else, you so often crave seconds. Hello?
Hello?
You were quiet for so long.
Oh, well, it's not my line.
Okay. Like a slimy, greasy, done in minutes food. Absolutely focus on doing it quick, not right.
You quickly respond to get the conversation back on track. Maybe at least one path in this triad will be resolved without resorting to a knife-on-wood violence.
To answer your question, Starlight, it's not necessarily that she's horny, it's just that she and Yeshin are bonded, and bonding has, it's like there is an addictive quality to being bonded to someone, because literally when your partner is, absent for a while, you go through withdrawal. That's what she means by that.
You quickly respond to get the conversation back on track. Maybe at least one path in this triad will be resolved without resorting to a knife-on-wood violence. The Rauru? The Rauru. Oh my god. I'd rather not let her stake her claim in my mind much further in this conversation. She was there. I'm sure she could just always get the chase up a full guest list if I get stuck. We've yet to talk about your end. Do you feel your team was trustworthy? Rauru twitches a finger on the hilt of his knife, and you can almost feel the way his teeth grit.
I always handpick my team regulator. They were of the best quality. I kept eyes on them throughout most of the night and can assure you the kitchen was a well-oiled, mechanized unit. Sometimes they push my buttons, but I know the truth came out in the meals they crafted.
Well, that settles it. You decide not to press the easily startled chef with the large kitchen knife. To be fair, you already had the answer to this. He told you that he runs a tight-knit ship. Like, Secily, you didn't have to push this again. Lots to follow up on, you think. Lots to think about, you follow up. Do you dare allow yourself a brief moment of positivity? It's early days on these new leads, but they seem to open up a whole tree's worth of branching opportunities. And hopefully a few of those branches will bear fruit. You have a clearer direction and some ideas for who to turn to next. Some characters to examine and clarification of a conversation that seems almost too good to be true. You extend a hand, thanking Rauru for clearing some of the pitch-induced fog of the night. He hesitates for a moment before returning the gesture. After you pull your hand back, the Culinary creator pauses for a moment, eyes drifting to check the time once more.
Regulator, if I may now ask for a moment of your time, please wait here.
A bold request, but one you feel obligated to accept. After all, it only seems fair. You wave him away, leaving to his own devices. Turning back to face the back wall of the space. Fuck you. Who wrote that? That was a very wrote all of this.
Yes.
I love you. Why would you make me read that tongue twister? You call out the Yeebs with your voice. You begin to make a note of the important facts, details, and new possible suspects. A report still needs to be filed. A record needs to be kept, if not for me, for your ancestral anymore, then for the future, for those who need to see it, for those who deserve the truth. One particular file comes into view. Hers. You find yourself pausing, staring at the cover of the file as it would open itself and force you to pursue its contents. Before you can choose to delve into the details of your pitch affection's information, Rauru returns and saves you from the decision.
Go ahead. I figure you might enjoy it.
He pushes forward a small box, wrapped in an olive fabric sheet. While it's no violin case, you're a little more hesitant than usual to accept foreign, strange gifts. Even if the person that they're from is somewhat more credible individual than a mysterious voice behind a screen. And this is?
Dinner, I suggest. Keep up the appetite for justice, Regulator Para. I think we may all be counting on you for this one.
The fabric comes away smoothly at the tug of a small knot made in the corner. The box inside is surprisingly teal, and you find a grin spreading across your face that's joined by the slightly cheerful laugh of a certain Culinary. Placing it down on one of the cooking benches, you examine the box's contents. Each small component of the box is filled with those same proportioned meals from your main course meal, prepared with the same tender care to the palate as if it'd been on the awards night. You take a moment to breathe a deep whiff of the delicious spices before reboxing and rewrapping the food container. You didn't have to do this, Rauru, but thank you. I look forward to enjoying it.
It's my pleasure, really. And please remember, Regulator, a wash pod should stay out of the kitchen. Keep yourself safe out there.
Yeah, he did give her a bento. That's
yes.
Very cute. The soft chime of the bell signals your leave from the humble cooking school. Though class may be over, you've got a hell of a lot of extracurricular work to catch up on. Time to hit the books.
Oh, wholesome route.
Yes! Yeah, that was so good. Okay, but I kind of love that he gets his kitchen metaphors mixed up. It's very funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Rauru. Rauru, a man after my own heart.
Yes. Male wife.
Male wife. So true, actually. Holy shit. I'm not even surprised. It's your favorite. Okay, really quickly though, as I said, before we do the next rate for the mass tournament, we got some art to show off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly from Ezreal and Dracoth.
Yep. Yes. I hate that this menu is so small on my fucking other screen. I don't know why it is. It's tiny. It's ant-sized. Oh, no. No. Everything's fucking up.
This is so sad.
Oh god. I accidentally muted my mic on OBS. Jesus Christ. Alright. First of all, we have Cooking Mama, Rauru, and I love this. It's very funny. Although I love imagining Rauru using a knife as a stylus.
Oh my god.
Stir the pot. Just scraping noises around the DS.
God
Oh.
damn.
Oh god, I actually I don't know how I feel about that. That is hurting my senses.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I really wish there was just a way to instant save images from Discord.
Yeah, me too.
Stab the screen, get results. I mean that's just how
He
cooking.
sure does get a result.
To be fair, that is just how Cooking Mama speedruns work. Actually, they actually straight up they are scary. They're actually very scary. They're very good.
Now that Cecily's gone from my kitchen, I need to improve my PB in Cooking Mama.
God, good. All right, here's the second piece of the night from Ezreal, which is very good. I do love just the picking up of the one troll. That's very good.
Yeah, so that's Rauru, and the other troll is Ramhar, who is Ezreal's OC.
Okay,
He's the McDonald's troll.
I see. What?
McDonald's.
That's what I thought you said. Okay, I had to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I can't believe they have McDonald's on Repeton. You know, I think McDonald's? Is that did you actually say McDonald's?
I said McDonald's.
Okay. Is that
I feel like I can't say anymore because my name is Donnie.
I mean, you can.
I guess.
It's just that your troll in universe owns it.
God.
Okay. And then whoa, why did that become so tiny? What is happening anymore? Oh, Streamlabs is just a nightmare. And
oh no.
And now here's the second one with McDonald's troll. Oh my god. Yeah, what's up, Ezreal? What's going on? Number 15.
Number 15. McDonald's on Repeton. Oh my god.
Wait, that didn't really work because that didn't really work because in Streamlabs the image was over the effect. So it was just Curse of Rauru and Mimes in fucking Kismesis.
God.
Good. I'll give you a real curse. There you go.
We're also gay people.
Yo, that's not a curse, that's a blessing.
So true, actually.
So true.
Well, I
Okay.
guess for Kismesitudes and pitch romance, it could be considered a curse.
I guess.
Oh boy.
Okay, alright. It's time for the mass tournament.
Alright. And I'm gonna be reading the narration.
Sounds good. Oh, we're back here? Or is this a different...
We're back, you're back. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Against your better judgment, you're choosing to follow the directives of a voice with no name. Now, 3 days after having experienced this barren boneyard for the first time, you've returned for an appointment. Though you've been interrogated by recordings and falling instrument cases, had things literally blow up in your face, and almost killed a man over a tip-off from this mysterious entity, you find yourself again carrying out his requests. Some might think you foolish, but you know, and perhaps find it painful to admit, that each step has also brought you more information than you'd have gleaned otherwise. Every trail left leaves clues. Every piece you've moved changes the lay of the board. You're here for the long game, and you're betting that eventually there will be a slip-up. For now, you bid a brief farewell to your bike, again parked neatly as far into the boneyard as it could go. Your appointment was with a hermit, but you were quick to make the connections over the last few days. Hermit is one of the dark web aliases you noted down when following Bitcon's tracks. An alias, much like a mask, can obfuscate and hide the truth. Your job has always been to search out obfuscations, though, of course. So you step once more into the graveyard, sliding down some weak soil into the pit below. Your rendezvous is scheduled to occur soon. You make your way to its location, the massive skull of Baraganath. A horned skull like this would have belonged to one of the breeds of skull titans that roamed the landscape. You find the skull, and like so much of this barren planet, it is deteriorating, broken, falling apart. Certainly quite a landmark. You take a moment to scan the area. The chaotic mess of bones strewn about the field make the place rife with hiding spots. Some parasites, freshly hatched, skitter past in the distance. Being back here again fills you with a sense of circularity, if one can be so geometrically inclined. There's a feeling of chasing your tail this case, and you're not particularly pleased about it. Twice now you come to this very area, and you honestly feel that it's 2 times too many. An unbonded Lucis skitters through one eye hole and out the other. You hear the soft grit of a shoe against the dirt and whirl around. A figure approaches, shadowed by the darkness. It's hard to make them out in the moon's light, and your hand jumps to the hilt of your blade, gripping it carefully. The figure approaches, hunching their body down, and you can finally see them clearly. You're pretty sure this is who you're after.
There's no need for that now, is there? We have an appointment, regulator.
You decide to deny the de-escalation and keep your hand on your sword. The light glow from the mask he wears seems to stare through you, and you can't see much of anything beneath. Like an alias, a mask can hide many things.
Now, why would a chief regulator have a face-to-face appointment with me? Or perhaps face-to-mask is more appropriate.
I think you'll find that's on point. I'm here at least.
Goodness, so defensive. I guess it can't be helped dealing with someone like you.
Someone like you? You can't help but feel like you're being oddly sized up yourself.
Yo, Masky from Marble Hornets?
Odd. There's no obvious signs of a weapon being concealed under that triangular cloak, but the absence of visible arms of either sort keep you tense. I received a tip that you may have relevant information pertaining to my current case. A vital resource has been stolen, and I intend to chase down the culprit.
Noxus did brief me, yes? Funny fellow. No wonder you seem so drained of energy.
Hell no. That's something new. Noxus was another online name you came across in your search. Although it's unlikely that this mysterious entity knows how to cover their tracks, you definitely file this under X for extremely relevant.
But for you to reveal yourself here, on my turf? You must be desperate.
That gets a grit of your teeth. You just like that there's a seed of truth in it. You wouldn't be here if so many other paths you've already taken have resolved more favorably. And while you've managed to add several trolls to a strange roster of familiarity, actual advances toward a conclusion to this murgerly deal have been few and far between. You crave progress, even if it means stepping foot into treacherous territory. You regret that thought almost immediately, as more sounds make themselves heard. It's clear where they are coming from. A small group, similar to those trolls you faced 3 days prior, are shuffling at a pace only they could find quick. Your hand is about to tug Proserpina from your hip and show them a thing or two. But before you can, you notice the motion of the hunched individual. In one swift motion, Hermit pulls a spherical vial of something from his cloak, flinging it to the oncoming crowd.
Holy shit.
It explodes on contact with the rough ground, knocking about half of the surprisingly large group back with enough force to cause head trauma, if your racing experience is anything to go by. That's not even the real kicker. The liquid inside seems to be partially corrosive. It's clear that the skin of some of the creatures have begun to burn away. A few more approach, and you take the chance to repay the motion. Get down! You swing widely as the masked individual bobs down, cleanly decapitating the head off of one of the approaching hordes. Pivoting around his now even more hunched body, you follow it up with a well-placed kick.
Cool.
Although you don't necessarily gut the creatures like a certain doctor, they are sent back, crashing into the side of the skull. Hermit dusts himself off, extending back to half-hunched height.
Fancy footwork there.
I must admit, you have some truly potent brews yourself.
Oh, that old thing? That's nothing. You couldn't even handle my strongest potions, regulator.
A few parasites exit the head now with no body of its own. Hermit squishes one with his boot, before sighing. You see him wipe his feet on the dirt, scratching up the sticky resin. Withdrawing a cleaning cloth of your own, you begin to take care of your sword. The brown blood comes off easily enough.
Yeah, no, Doug, that's exactly the reference.
Exactly, yeah. Another link in a cyclic chain. It takes you back to the case you finished before this one. Such closure is tantalizing. It feels so out of reach at the moment. A stomp of feet breaks you out of your introspection.
As much as I enjoy messing with the corpses, out here isn't the best place to chat. Why don't we go to the bunker, have a nice cold OJ, and wait for all this to blow over?
He seems to be motioning you around to the side of the skeleton. With your blade now out, you feel adequately equipped to deal with any sort of double crossing, and cautiously follow the masked man towards a large bone of the skeletal remains. With a quick shove, it becomes clear that it was covering a trapdoor, hastily assembled in the ground.
I hope you'll protect this secret for me. It's in your nature it's in your nature, no? After you, regulator.
The phrasing strikes you as odd. Usually you're the type to search out and expose things which are hidden. Those of ill repute rarely air their dirty deeds in public. I can't make any promises. You give the surroundings one last look and send Hermit a judging glare before stepping down. Beneath the raised trapdoors, a descending staircase, the bottom of which you can't see, yet another point of familiarity. Not too long ago, a different sketchy man of the Shadow Realm led you down a staircase awfully similar to this one. In fact, if you didn't know better, you would say it looks positively identical.
God damn it. The music is very off? Oh, okay. I mean, it's certainly haunting. It's kind of,
Yeah.
It definitely feels right.
It feels right for him, yes. It's one of my favorite themes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the rumble behind you of the trapdoor being shut, and you can only assume there is some complicated mechanism set up to reset the bone from this side. The thought doesn't dwell for long in your mind. With the outside moon's light covered, the glow from the bottom of the stairs makes itself known. Soon, you reach it, exiting into a rather jam-packed basement.
Ah, bunker, sweet bunker. Well, since you're here, no sense to keep up appearances.
You're surprised he's dropping his guard so quickly. Time to see who this hermit really is. He removes his mask. You have no idea who this is.
God. Okay, for real though, when the mask was fading out, it did look like this guy had just tons and tons of wrinkles.
Oh god. Also, the "you have no idea who this is" line is based off of, like, I think it was Justice League, where, like, Lex Luthor is, like, it switched bodies with the Flash, and he uncovers the Flash's mask, and he's like, I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good.
It shouldn't really be surprising, though. This world is partially full of so many trolls, and you only had a fortune of coming across those in corporate, those who would draw corporate's ire, and a few others with which you've become otherwise entangled. And while you may be meeting more and more of them by the day, it certainly doesn't mean you've yet exhausted this planet's declining population. As you begin to return your blade to your hilt, Hermit reaches for another orange vial from what you can only hope is an organized collection of elixirs. He takes a swig of it before holding it towards you.
Care for some?
You politely decline. It's taxing to try and not to let the repulsion settling in your stomach bore through into your face, like the acid you sincerely hope is not in that vial. He shrugs and downs the rest of the bottle himself before pocketing the empty bottle underneath his cloak.
More for me, then.
The monotone way he laughs sends a shudder down your spine. It'll probably be best to get on with things. If you don't mind, Hermits, I'd appreciate some answers.
Of course. Ask away.
The bandaged arms. I only briefly glimpsed at them while you were in motion, but your arms seem rather worse for wear. Would you mind if I take a closer look? Cecily,
are you asking me to retrieve arms from chest? Oh my fucking god. This is the route where Very decided to put every single possible reference in.
It's really good.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm asking you to retrieve your arms from your chest. He starts to wiggle his arms out from under his coat, clearly taking his time to tease you with it. First, he reveals his hands, followed by the rest of the arms. You let out a scoff about halfway through the forearm's exit. All the while, Hermit's face is plastered with the most shit-eating green imaginable. You think he could give some of the Reptilian chuckabungers a run for their money.
Well, here they are.
The bandages run much further up his arms than you initially thought. They might even run beneath his undershirt, it's hard to tell. That's certainly some first aid. Do these bandages go all the way?
It's best this way. It hides the pain.
As much as you'd like to push further on that point, something else grabs your attention. There's a feeling in the back of your head, almost like a headache spraying across your mind. You place a hand to your head for the moment, groaning in pain. It almost feels like something is trying to pull at your thoughts, tugging them a certain way. This doesn't feel right. You need to focus. You remember back to Mishiri in her meditative session. There's a moment of emptiness in your thoughts. The sub-tug is on. Shaking your head, you feel the last cobwebs of confusion brush your mind. Hermit seems to be staring much more intently than you remember a moment ago.
Oh, I've got nothing to worry about, it seems. Except, perhaps, your next question?
Sure, that sounds alright, you guess. Time for another question, then.
Okay, either he is psychic, or White Noise didn't want Cecily to think something, and I can't tell which.
It's not the latter. I will say that.
Okay, interesting.
The elixirs. I'm noting a theme here. Lots of potions, vials, and liquids of all assortments. Certainly the room seems full of them, and not much else. There are many different colors on display here, and you're hoping that this isn't a repeat of a certain navy-blooded scientist's laboratory.
I am a seller of all manners of chemical concoctions. Acids, potions, curatives, poisons, you need it, I can make it.
And I assume most people on the dark web search you out for this reason?
It's a living, yes?
Dare I ask how you have come to be in possession of so many different creations?
They are all failures.
Love this sprite.
It,
And people buy failures?
Failure's a relative term. I'm sure you failed quite a bit yourself. Each one of these chemical creations is a result of the carefully followed steps, and either they result in what I am trying to make, or they don't. If they don't, I find out what they do, and then I sell them.
Judging by the volume of vials, Hermit has seen a lot of failure. You feel a strange sense of camaraderie there, though. This whole case so far has seen you mostly at dead ends, and though some of the leads you've taken haven't led to immediate success, each one brought new information and understanding. You feel you understand what he's saying. So then, what are you after?
Now that is truly the question. It is elusive, and only talked of in hushed whispers between those mad enough to pursue it. The water of life. Aqua Viate.
It's not what you call common knowledge, but someone of your profession comes across enough laboratory settings and strange individuals to have at least heard the term once or twice. Most dismiss this practice. It's seen as bordering on fanatical fancy, but after what you come to know from this investigation and the way something like this, like the lifeblood of Vivifier, could fit into those practices, Hermit instantly rises a few notches on the skepticism meter. In your more recent memory lingers the pursuit of a devoted man, desperately searching for a cure through careful experimentation, the shared hope of redeeming this fractured world. In contrast, the haphazard and often self-destructive nature of those who pursue Aqua Vitae seems impossible to contain. What you have heard about the water of life is more misguided optimism. The liquid is said to wash rivers clean, to bring those who are suffering back to reality once more. The thought of someone willingly interacting with water at all almost has you revisiting an earlier meal. Almost. You're a professional after all. Nevertheless, the parallels to this missing filter are too large to ignore. One could naturally assume it would be a vital component to such a creation. Someone searching for such an elixir would need some seriously powerful items, I assume. Like a stolen filter of some import.
I know all about your missing goods, regulator. But rest assured, I have no connection to the theft. If I had, do you think I would be in front of you?
That's true enough, you surmise. If you had an elixir of life-giving blood fall into your lab, you'd hardly be meeting with strangers either. Much less so if it were as relevant to your work as it is to his. You quickly scan the room of bottled potions, looking for anything else to ask about. Your eye is drawn to a particularly dark mix towards the back of the room. It seems to visibly churn within its glassy confines. You find yourself strangely mesmerized. Its motions similar to those conical Kuli candles that were all the rage some sweeps back.
Is that a reference to something?
I don't know, but it probably is.
Okay.
The darker vial in the back. What type of brew is that one?
No. Absolutely not. How about a curative? I have some nice salves you might enjoy.
It seems you'll be getting much more out of him about that particular liquid. Best to move on then. You've no interest in receiving second aid or any other ordinals for that matter.
Oh my god, it's a lava lamp.
No, it's not a lava lamp.
It's not a lava
actually.
lamp? Okay.
So basically that elixir that was pointed out that Callus said no about, it's called Takeaway.
Oh no. I don't think that was referring to the thing that I said was a reference.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a lava lamp then, as Doug has
Okay,
pointed
yeah.
out.
Yeah, okay. But
Okay.
yeah, that elixir that was pointed out is called Takeaway.
Oh.
Alrighty. The other rooms. Beyond the comfortably large space you're in, it's clear that there are several other connecting rooms branching out from the central hub. You know as much at the self-proclaimed hermit aloud.
I suppose I'm yet to give you a tour. What a terrible host I am.
He gestures to the room to the left, up from the stairwell entrance. The path towards it seems to be increasingly littered with those potion flasks, plant life, and a number of other curios whose origins you're not entirely sure you could name.
To the left here is the herb room, where I cultivate all manner of greenery that take my fancy. It's connected to the main lab area, too.
Before you can comment on the possible dangers of lab work underground, he's already moving on. With a slight motion of his arms, Herman next indicates the opposing direction.
To my right, my matesprit Marie's workshop.
I'm sorry, another troll works down here? You decide to leave the matesprit revelation alone for now. That could send your think pan back to Headache City, population U.
Why, Secily, she lives down here. Well, you're jumping the gun a little. If you'll let me continue.
Yeah, Catalyst is a little more unhinged, but he's not crazy.
Yeah, no. But I do love it. It's very good.
I love him. My favorite he, they.
Good.
You roll your eyes, sighing. It seems he takes that as an invitation to resume.
Marie and I have a room in the back of the complex. Dia's room is to the right, opposite of our ablution facilities. Sometimes others stay. We try to be accommodating. I know it doesn't seem much. I know it doesn't seem like much, but to us, it's home.
It's only an interesting choice of hive. It's well suited, you suppose. At least from what you've gleaned of Hermit thus far. And Dia? Another bondmate?
No, we look after her. She lost everything.
There's an odd quiet that hangs in the air. For the first time you can hear the emptiness of the room, the way a plant rustles from an errant breeze, swept leafwards from some hard-to-see ventilation. The gap it leaves feels comforting, reassuring. It's clear that he doesn't want to get into it, though he continues to guard his own expressions. You can respect that, even if it's for a man who you're still not sure is friend or foe. Whether they're in the right cahoots with Noxious or not, loss is universal. That's very noble of you. Hermit tilts his head, but says nothing more. Perhaps another question is in order instead. Connection to Noxious.
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry, really quickly.
Yeah.
The name drop is fine. Like that's not a big deal. I knew the name. I already knew the name of the character going into this.
It's all fine and dandy. You figure it's about time you got to the crux of things. The only reason you're here is apparently on the request of a mysterious figure, known for unsolicited calls and sometimes having just a bit too much information. But just how Herm is connected to him, and the bigger plot, remains unknown. My biggest unanswered question in all of this is perhaps the most obvious. How do you know Noxious?
As I've said before, I'm a seller of many things, to many people. To who I sell, that is unimportant. As long as they can fund the work I believe needs doing, I will accept their loops.
I hope you're aware that I could easily bring you in over those emissions alone. Black market dealings, while common, aren't exactly above the board. Above the board here is a turn of phrase referring to the many corporate boards of directors usually in charge of making decisions on these sorts of cases. You doubt they would be forgiving.
Oh, of course, regulator. I would love to see you try. I have no intention of letting you separate me from my work.
He grabs a nearby orange potion, seemingly downs in a single threatening gulp. But you can't be swayed by such blaze intimidation.
Perhaps unfortunately for me, I have little information. Noxious is notorious for taking what he needs from you. A pickpocketer of particulars. Someone in the shadows, trading goods and information, silhouetted and staying low. I've traded with him myself, but it's amounted to little more than a conversation with you outside of these deals.
Great. It's just like another dead end. Another troll in a string of mutated waterfowl beast chases that has led you no closer to the mysterious puppet master tugging you along. Though it has guided you to some interesting confrontations, a new vice in a collection of youths you would protect with your life, it has lacked the tasty morsels of progress and insight you were hoping for. Your eyes furrow as you pinch the brow of your nose. The bridge of your nose, I mean. Collapsing into what you are hoping is a chair of some description, you allow yourself a moment to compose your thoughts. Yeah, Charlie did snap on these plays. They look incredible.
Charlie went so hard on these. I'm in love with them. They're so good.
Yeah. Some nearby vials idly clink against one another, and the ringing sound causes you to wince. Bringing Hermit in would certainly give you some closure, but you can't help shaking that he is currently your best link to Noxious himself. And though you hate how it gets to you in the pit of your chest, the man is clearly responsible for the well-being of many people. Some immediate, some through his highly questionable work. For every poison, there is a cure. You're quite an enigma, Hermit. He gives you a showy bow in return, smiling a long grin.
I do try my best. Everyone wears a mask, Secily. Even yourself. They are so good at hiding those pesky feelings we don't want others to see. If you'll indulge me, I have a question of my own. Shall we bring back those we have lost?
All at once you can feel your own mask slip, for just the briefest of seconds. The slightest widening of your eyes letting loose 10 sweeps worth of remorse in a single controlled motion. Can he tell? It's hard to say. Right now, his mask holds up better than yours. Through the time you spend examining and scrutinizing Osius's work, you never once considered the immediate applications, the possible ramifications, the potential it could bring. And here, Herman himself is toiling away, in parallel, on a concoction he believes could do the very same. You could be with her again, couldn't you? Tap tap, tap tap, tap tap, tap tap. You start to tap at your palms again. What would you say if you could see that glowing face again? If you had the choice, would you bring her back? The part of you that aches over her friends to make the decision for you.
There's a lot of good people that could do with that blood. A lot of bad as well. Like any mixture, it depends on what you add to it. What you feed it. You've seen for yourself those husks that wander above. I, like many others, want to see this broken world healed. To patch up the scars. The pain. To undo the hurt.
It's almost imperceptible, but you catch it. The slight twitch of his cheek. A crack in the disguise.
But I am not alone in this ambition! There are others who seek alternative methods of retribution. One of them chooses to face these forces head on and enact his own brand of justice. I don't think he cares much for my destructive tendencies, but well, few can handle my concoctions. There's a name for him on the shadow web. Ashbringer. For someone quite so adept with the mechanical arm of his, he is no closer to stopping the scourge than I. Maybe you should pay him a visit?
You have a pretty good idea of who he's referencing. There's a hint of threat in that last line, and you might instantly consider this an admission from Hermit that Noxious may have plans for the so-called Ashbringer. I appreciate the heads up, and I'm sure you understand that I intend to keep this place on my radar, regardless.
I would have laughed if the feed cut out again from you tapping your desk. Okay, to be fair, that's only with the capture card, and I think that's only because of the Switch dock. But that would have been a little bit funny.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ashbringer Osius? I don't remember Osius had a mechanical arm. No.
No.
Osius does not have a mechanical arm. He has both of his normal arms. Or at least, I hope?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's not too obvious, if you looked at, like, the next volume, it's Necron.
Ah. Interesting. Okay. Naturally, Cecily. You're welcome to tame stock wherever you please. I'm sure we can work out a deal.
The very thought of being limited to the paltry dregs of his arsenal gets your scoff of disapproval. Surely if I were going into battle, I'd require your strongest potions.
You cannot handle my strongest potions, Regulator!
You almost brush off his accusations as some estranged jokes, but on second glance it becomes clear that this anger is real. He allows himself a moment to exhale before loosening his fists.
Strength in the hands who believe themselves fit to wield it. It can be a curse. It can cause immense pain. I reiterate to you, Regulator, should we bring those should we bring those? I reiterate to you, Regulator, should we bring back those we have lost? Should we? I too know how it feels, that in some part they are not here, and when we assume responsibility for it, that weighs on you. It weighs on your skin. Sometimes life is simply unfair.
The breath you've been holding for the past minute finally escapes your lips. You touch a hand to your arm, tracing skin that is lined with reminders of the way you throw yourself into this profession. The recollection of a blade plunged beside the blood pusher of a bronze-blooded troll, and the affirmation you made them take, same as all the others. All you do for her. The mask had finally slipped away. Before you stands someone who has suffered great loss, and in knowing that hardship, he seeks out to rescue others from a similar fate. You have a feeling Dia is in good hands. At times like this, it can seem like the only solace you have is in the most eternal of places. When I find myself questioning why I keep going, or in the moments when I dole out retribution, I have a ritual. Something I undertake to reaffirm myself why I do what I do. You raise your hands above your head and begin to recite the well-trodden oath. I, Sestiopara, do on this day make a promise that I pledge to any maker or to the souls who lie beyond, that what we do for them, for those we have lost. We will send them as many as needed to avenge them. You let your words settle in the air. That's the second bout of proselytizing you've done in as many weeks. This one, however, feels slightly more honest than a spur-of-the-moment preaching to some children of the corn.
I pledge to any maker, for souls who lie beyond, that what we do for them, for those who we have lost. We will send them as many as needed to avenge them. This I say, and bind to the All-Mother with my name. Catalyst Rancor.
Welcome.
What a touching sentiment. And I trust that's another secret you'll keep nice and hidden from me now. Don't answer that. I already know that you will.
Well, maybe you don't completely understand him, but Catalyst has at least learned some of your respect. And he hasn't killed you yet, which is something you consider to be a good sign of a person. You give a brief farewell, one short wave to the cypress-blooded troll, and a nod and a smile to the young troll in the hallway, curiously peeking into the cacophony. Climbing back up the stairs, you give a vocal command asking Yves to call up Orica. Ceci! So good to hear from you again, Glance Nuggets! I need Necron's whereabouts. Think you could track him down?
Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that. Oh, just the pop-up. Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Glance Nuggets? Yes.
Eyes, yes.
Damn, that was... Okay, that was real quick.
Yeah, they are short routes. It's a short volume.
That's fair. Okay. Oh, okay, Oh, that's a really anime Rauru. What the hell?
I love him.
That is very good. And I see we got Cadlus's I guess paper over here? Is that is that his file or what is that?
I think it's like potion advertising, I think.
Okay. Who's
Like
Orca?
maybe like Orca's the sea dweller.
Yeah, hang on. We'll
that's in volume 4.
Yeah, we'll just quickly this is Orica. Orica is the one with the helmet. She uses emojis. Her helmet is a screen that shows off emojis that are her face. Hi, Burrito. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I do hate to say it, but we're done for we're done for tonight. Actually, yeah, quick fucking one. Okay, let me quickly move over to the tier list.
Hell yes.
Yes, she has a diving helmet, and it's a screen, baby, and it shows off all those nice emojis.
And she is indeed based off of Oriko from Dotflow.
I didn't know that. Okay, I've never played Dotflow anyways, so
I
know very little about Dotflow anyways. Maybe I should. Is Dotflow a horror game? It's a Yuminiki like, right?
Yes, it's a horror game, and from what I hear, it's a lot scarier than Yuminiki.
Interesting. Okay. Stream just lagged. Scream. Yes, I know. It's because I opened up Firefox. That's unfortunately what happens, but yeah. Anyways,
I am just eyeing it at volume 7 right now. We are so close.
We are so close.
We are so close to the men.
the men ever. Is that right? No, not quite. What the fuck happened? I need a moment.
So I don't see your.
No, I know. It's because I'm trying to make sure that it looks right, and it's a little off to the side, and I don't understand why. Unless it's because no. Good, great. Yeah, this will be a moment. Dotflow is the game.
Yeah, the dot being a period.
Oh no. Oh god, OBS please. I barely have the patience for RPG gamers, though. Cries. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear about that. They're simply just men, you know?
They are.
You know, it's you know, it's like 2.5 Men, the beautiful sitcom that existed.
God.
No? Wait, no. Oh, no. I am very sorry that this is taking me a hot moment. Okay, there we go, finally. Okay, cool. Alright, tier list time, baby. Okay, so... Oh boy, yeah, okay. Yeah, Shingo's in top tier, just because she's...
Of course!
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, Shut up. I can't help it. I simply love. Okay.
Rauru and Catalyst.
I'm putting Rauru above Laven.
Okay.
No, there we go. Look at this asset liker. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't bully me. Stop bullying me in my own stream. Hey, where did these sprites come from? So the Snowbound Blood sprites, I believe that those were done for a like the Troll of the Week thing, like Homestuck did.
It was called Trollodex, which was like
Thank you.
weekly character reveal for characters of Snowbound Blood.
Yes, thank you.
And it used to be on repetoncorporation.com, but the site is down because we can't like maintain it anymore.
Maintain it as in like you can't afford it?
Like I don't know, just like keep it up, I guess. I don't know the specifics, but yeah.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Okay. And then we're
Catalyst is at the top.
Oh, there. Oh, I see the smug. I see the smug. Catalyst goes above Orca. I think that's.
Oh boy.
I think that's good. Is it still accessible? Well, the site's not, but the images, I believe, are still. They're believe on the
Twitter.
Okay.
They were posted on Twitter and Tumblr. So.
Are they on the deconstruction wiki? Decon reconstruction wiki?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. You definitely enjoyed. Yeah. Because my best vocal type is the unhinged type. Oh my god. I'm honored that you like my sons enough to put them in phenomenal tier. Look. They really fucking hit. This volume really did fucking hit, actually. And I really do love the dynamic between Secily and Catalyst, because they are very much alike. Again, I really like when characters in this story are very much in opposition but parallel to Secily, like BiteCon is and like Catalyst is. They're very good.
Catalyst's route also has a writer commentary document by Very.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it posted in the chat, and I guess also our DMs if you want to check it out later.
I'd appreciate that, thank you. I want to go into depth about Catalyst's route so much. There's so much hidden stuff in there, quaking in silence. If it's not spoilers, I mean, you could talk about it in stream discussion, because again, we are finished. We have finished volume 6, so we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. What are your thoughts here, Don?
Rauru and Catalyst are very good, and this volume is like, it's pretty nostalgic to me because, as I've stated, I've roleplayed with Fear and his characters, including Rauru and Catalyst, for years. Nowadays I'm not really like role-playing my fan trolls or anything, but getting to see them come to life in Snowbound Blood and being like important, and generally just like seeing how they interact and such, it means a lot to see, and I'm sure it means a lot to Fear as well.
No, I can very much imagine. There's only one thing that isn't public information, but at the moment, but his backstory is free game. Okay, fair. Yeah, because I made a twit long about it one time. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, Fear posted Catalyst's like backstory on his Twitter, and it is so sad, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I will have to look at that maybe later if it can be found.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Devin, for joining us tonight.
No problem, Devin.
Oh my god. All right. yeah, that's it for tonight for Volume 6. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it, everyone. Next week, we should be back on 3 streams. Monday, I think, well, actually, stream schedule's gonna be shaken up a bit, because we're going from now Tuesdays to Wednesdays, it looks like. So it'll be Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 8 p.m. CST.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Also, keep an eye out, because tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, probably about 3 or 4 o'clock p.m., I'm uploading a brand new stream highlight, and it is of Grovyle from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and it's the Tumblr Sexy Man debate.
Odd.
I'm very excited. I fucking love this video so goddamn much. Thank you for posting this, Ezreal. I appreciate it. Okay, alright, and with that, I hope you all have... Oh, wait. Stupid sexy Grovyle, exactly! Stupid sexy Grovyle. Okay, found the troll decks and found the LC and OCs both have love their mage spirits. It's the 4th bit. Oh, that's so good. I love that. That's cute. God bless. Alright. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Goo. Goo. Goo!
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.